Denny Hamlin didn't simply win a race, he launched the conflict. When he hopped out of his number 11 Toyota at Gateway to take the checkered flag for the 59th time in his Cup Series career, the crowd did not seem celebratory. It sounded like thunder, boos reverberate from every direction. But Hamlin did not flinch. He did not apologize. Instead, with the crowd hurling insults at him, he looked straight into the camera and shot back with a message that is now rattling the NASCAR world. Get on the bandwagon or get run over by it. That one line, that one shot, could be remembered as the moment Hamlin transformed this postseason season into an all-out fight. What is the scariest thing for NASCAR? He might win this war. Let me explain what's happening. Denny Hamlin recently achieved what many consider to be a vintage victory. He led the most laps, drove the fastest car, and left Gateway with more than a trophy. He walked away with a golden ticket to the NASCAR playoffs round of 12. That is big. It not only keeps his championship quest alive, but it also offers him breathing room before Bristol, a track capable of destroying seasons in a one night. This marks Hamlin's 5th win of the season, putting him one win away from tying Kevin Harvick for 10th all-time in Cup Series victories. But this victory was more than just numbers. It was about something deeper, more intimate. Denny Hamlin, 44, knows the countdown has begun. Hamlin has never won a title, never. It's the only thing lacking from a career filled with victories, pole positions, and highlight reels. And while other drivers slow down in their 40s, Hamlin has simply increased the pace. "Just step up," he replied when asked how he continues going. "All I can do is keep being a student of the game and keep trying to get better." But here's the twist. Hamlin isn't just looking to win, he wants to get his way. That entails taking shots, creating drama, and rattling cages. His father despised it. NASCAR fans boo it. What about Hamlin? He thrives within it. Let's go back to the post-race incident that sparked the fire. Hamlin gets out of his car, the audience lets him have it, boos as if he had stolen something from their favorite motorist. Instead of brushing it off or going the humble path, Hamlin delivers his now famous comment. "Y'all can boo me," he joked, "but you can either get on the bandwagon or you can get run over by it." That wasn't just trash talking. This was a warning. It was Hamlin who planted his flag in the heart of NASCAR, challenging anyone, fans, drivers, and even the league itself, to knock him off his pedestal. And let's be honest, NASCAR isn't used to this level of heat. It's accustomed to drivers being polite, smiling at the press, and avoiding trouble. But Denny Hamlin has made it obvious that those days are over. And this isn't a random line he came up with. This is how Hamlin currently operates. Earlier this season, after winning at Martinsville, he declared 11 against the world. Before that, he was boastful. "I just beat your favorite driver, all of them." Every time he wins, the message becomes louder. Every time the booing increases, so does his ego. Behind the scenes, even his father is dissatisfied with the showmanship. Dennis Hamlin Sr. has instructed him to dial it back. But Hamlin refuses. "If I can't trash talk," he joked, "it takes away my superpower." Think about it. Hamlin sees the boos as motivation rather than a distraction. And this is when things get even more intense. Denny Hamlin has now officially confessed that his time in NASCAR is nearly ended. He does not want to wait till he is too slow or old. He does not wish to go out softly, he wants to go out on top. He stated it himself. "I am not going to leave this sport on my deathbed. I want to win my last race." And that is exactly what makes this situation so hazardous for everyone else. Because if Hamlin is truly on a countdown, then every race from now on is a mission. Every lap represents a statement. Every success comes with a caution. And after Gateway, the message is plain. This is Denny Hamlin's warpath, and he dares NASCAR to try to stop him. So now you have a driver on top of his game, soaking up the booing, laughing at the haters, and reminding everyone who isn't on his side that the train is coming, and it won't stop. But don't forget, this isn't only about Denny Hamlin's personality. It's what he's doing on the track that is making NASCAR very uncomfortable. With 5 wins this year, he is the Cup Series' most successful driver. His automobile is quick, his team is sharp, his playoff points are adding up, and every week it appears that Hamlin is on a direct road to Championship 4. For a sport founded on loyalty, history, and fan-favorite heroes, the prospect of Denny Hamlin raising the championship trophy while the crowd boos in the background could be NASCAR's worst nightmare. Why? Because this version of Hamlin is unconcerned about being the good guy. He isn't attempting to win them over. He's out to win races and defy expectations. NASCAR has long relied on driver popularity to increase ticket sales, ratings, and fan engagement. But what if your top performer is also your top villain? What happens when the guy who wins every race also divides the fan base with every statement and smirk? The league has been here before, with drivers such as Kyle Busch, but this is different. Hamlin is older, smarter, his words are sharper. This time, he knows how much time he has left. He isn't just racing for the prize anymore. He's rushing to make his mark permanent. Fans aren't the only ones who are concerned. Other drivers in the garage are paying close notice. Everyone knows that when Hamlin gets hot, he's difficult to control. And with the round of 12 approaching, involving tracks like Kansas, the Roval, and New Hampshire, it's the ideal opportunity for Hamlin to attack again. He's running freely. He is certain to advance to the next round. And he has one aim in mind: make it to the final four. This is far from the most difficult round. The round of 8 has always haunted him. That's where heartbreak has occurred previously. Remember 2022, Martinsville? In the most bizarre act in NASCAR history, Ross Chastain rides the wall and steals the final slot from Hamlin. Yeah, Hamlin has not forgotten either. This year he's not taking chances. That's why every point is important. This gateway victory was more than simply getting through the round. It added 5 extra playoff points to Hamlin's total. And those points could mean the difference between a title shot and yet another heartbreaking loss. As Hamlin stated, "You're going to need them." I don't believe I've ever had a stress-free third round. Talladega is in the middle of the round of 8, so anything may happen. One wreck, one error, and everything might crumble. But Hamlin is creating a safety net while turning the crowd against him. Nobody saw that coming. And perhaps the most startling thing? Hamlin isn't even as concerned about the championship as you believe. Sure, he wants it, everyone does. However, for him, it is not the ultimate aim. Championships isn't one of them, he remarked when asked what races still count. "I want to get the wins, and I feel like that will carry its weight long after." In other words, Hamlin pursues legacy on his own terms. He aims to pass 60 wins. He hopes to eventually win the Brickyard 400. And maybe, just maybe, he wants to leave the sport with one final mic drop moment, a title in Phoenix, with the audience still booing and Hamlin smiling throughout. This is where NASCAR runs into difficulty. Not because Hamlin is breaking the rules or creating havoc on the course. No, it goes deeper than that. NASCAR is facing a storyline they cannot control. The villain is winning. The underdog is exceeding expectations. The conclusion of a career is becoming the start of a legacy run. What about the fans? They've parted. Some people love him. Most people despised him. But everyone is watching. If Denny Hamlin continues to win, talk, and be the driver that no one wants to cheer for, can NASCAR embrace or survive the drama? Share your opinions in the comments. Because of the playoff season, it's only getting started.